What's the FBI's culpability here?
Total. The FBI is the number one place who can tell us who Jeffrey Epstein's clients are. They are the agency that has failed to prosecute. These are Mann Act violations, transporting especially underage women, but women of any kind for prostitution purposes across state lines, outside of the U.S. to the island. The FBI knows everything. They have all the documents. They have all of the tapes, all of the blackmail tapes. I mean, we know that Jeffrey Epstein's properties were wired up like Christmas trees. And we know that the FBI raided those properties, stole those tapes. You showed the photos before. There was a giant safe, like a vault, that held all the blackmail materials. And so the FBI is in possession of all of that. Now, there's another agency, and I talk about this in the book, that has the information on Epstein's clients. That would be the Treasury Department, because like I said, following the money is critical here for these Epstein crimes. How did he get paid? Who paid him? How much did they pay him? Now, we know that he banked with a bank, JP Morgan, the largest bank, most powerful bank in the United States, probably, certainly up there. And so Jeffrey Epstein was a client with JP Morgan for a long time, over a decade, 16 years that he worked with JP Morgan. And JP Morgan facilitated the payments for the prostitution. We know that from court records. Now, in 2022, JP Morgan was sued by Jeffrey Epstein's victims. They said that the bank helped Jeffrey Epstein, facilitated the prostitution payments. Well, in order to avoid going to trial, JP Morgan just this past year in 2023 paid a massive settlement. I mean, they paid a combined $365 million settlement. That's a huge settlement to avoid going to trial. Now, why would they want to avoid going to trial? Because they facilitated $1 billion worth of payments that have been linked to, quote, human trafficking. And so we found out in the trial, they've turned over this information to the Treasury Department, so that now we've got three people who we know for sure know who Jeffrey Epstein's clients are. That's the FBI. Then there's the Treasury Department, who got the JP Morgan bank transfers, and then JP Morgan knows who the clients are. And so JP Morgan needs to come clean on all of this, and they should release the names of the clients who paid Jeffrey Epstein for trafficking.